Welcome folks, we are Sophie and Philippe, two professional chefs and experienced regenerative farmers. After years of running our own restaurants and organic farm, we are now setting up our second farm in central Portugal, Philippe's homeland. We have planted trees, built gardens and brought life onto the farm. Our aim is to eat almost exclusively from the land, and on this channel we hope to empower others by sharing our food growing and preparing skills with you. We hope you join us on a much-needed food revolution, bringing back nutrient-dense ingredients into our lives and sharing the joy of preparing those in our kitchens.
Today we're sharing 3 things that we cannot live without in our kitchen. These are some of our natural flavor boosters made with ingredients from our farm. This is our Tomatada, fermented tomato paste made without any heat. We start with washing and chopping up a batch of ripe tomatoes. The tomatoes need to be pureed and the pulp needs to be separated from the seed and the peel. You can do that by using a passata machine. If you don't have one, you can use a pass vite. It works great. Be sure to keep the seeds and the peels, because we're going to use it in the next recipe. So this part is done. We're going to put the peels and the seeds into the sieve and let it drip for excess water. Now that the pulp has been separated, we're going to pour it into this pillow casing. We're going to hang this with a bowl under, a big bowl, so all the water can drip, and it stays like this for the night. This is going to allow it to drip. It's going to drip more or less for 7 days. The majority of the water will come out in the first 24 hours. After that, we're going to start putting tie bands or little ropes to tie up the balloon, and then it's going to start to ferment outside. This mold that's going to create, you have to take it out every day. It's going to smell not so nice, but it's going to be very delicious. You scrape that mold every day, and yeah, 7 days it will be done. With 6 days in, it stopped dripping. The consistency is like Play-Doh right now. We're gonna cut it open. Now we're gonna weigh out 20% of the pulp. There you go, our Tomatada. We use it everywhere. We use it in stews, in rubs, in sauces, in soups, you name it. Delicious. This doesn't need a fridge. If you keep it in a cold and dark place, this will keep for years. Secondly, we have this homemade spice mix made with tomato flakes. This is a very simple but effective way to make use of a waste product. You simply spread out the seeds and peel on your dehydration trays and lightly score it to increase the surface area in order to decrease the dehydration time. It is important you dehydrate the whole until you can crack the sheet in half, making it possible to blend it down to a coarse powder. You then add dried oregano, salt and black pepper to the mix and mix it up well. Store in a clean glass jar and use it in your sauces, salads or on a pizza. And for last but not least, our homemade vegetable stock cubes. We're gonna add the pepper. Now we're gonna go for the leeks. This already has an amazing smell. Gonna spread this like a little bit all over the place. We're gonna take 2 of the bay leaves and we're going to weigh it now. So I'm mixture is 2 kilos 300. We're gonna add 230 grams of salt. That means it's 10% of the weight. We're gonna divide this per cubes of 100 grams more or less. So each cube will have 10 grams of salt, and it will be good for about a liter and a half of water. So let's do that. We let the stock overnight in the freezer. They're completely frozen now. We're gonna cut them and put it into these little baking paper squares that we made, and we're gonna package it in. Let's go. That was it, guys, for today's episode. We hope you enjoy our flavor booster recipes. If you want the full recipe, you can check it on our website. I'll leave the link below. Thank you very much for watching. We see you next time. Farming Chef, peace out.